Hello YouTube, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get any vehicle without being killed slash having the cops called on you in the game, because as you know, most vehicles you're probably not even going to care about, but there are a few select vehicles in the game that you may kind of actually want to keep. So when those vehicles come around, you might want to, obviously if it's one that's going to despawn and you don't have a tow truck, you're probably screwed. But if it's one that's going to respawn or stay there and not despawn, like for example, the police cars, they despawn and respawn, or for example like the special armored Duco Death, all of those are ones that stay spawned in or just spawn in after a while, or so on and so forth. And as you know, I was over here and I got a cop car, and I use that cop car inside of my video for that's titled Bad Cop. It's basically a small thing that has to do with a cop that doesn't like what's going on or whatever, and he ends up, well, I'll just let you guys see it. I don't want to spoil it for you, but basically I was here and I grabbed a cop car, and obviously you're not going to want to steal a cop car because obviously it's going to be right next to other police. So don't do this to one that has police in it, or else you will get the cops on you. But basically, there are none right now, so I'll demonstrate this on something else. But basically, if there was one here, obviously your first instinct would be to get into it and break the window and then get the cops on you and lose them. But if there are cops nearby and you don't want to get the cops on you, if you parked one away like this, and you just grab it and then lift it up and then take it away. And I'll demonstrate that on this car, because with these kinds of things there's less of a chance that you'll get the cops on you, unless of course you're stupid and you accidentally bang it into another car, or a cop car for that matter, then you might. But as you can tell, pretend this was a cop car and we were right next to the police, then you could just take it away. And then, for example, right here, it doesn't look like a spot where there are any police, and then you could take the vehicle behind here, and then you could get out and then break the window and you wouldn't get any cops on you. And you could do this for, as maybe a rare Buffalo police car spawns in and you don't want the cops killing you, and you want to store that in your single player garage. You can't store police cars in your online garages, sadly, which is kind of garbage, because in real life, if you stole a car, doesn't matter which one it is, you could put it in your own garage. So obviously that would be true for this if Rockstar would have allowed that, but they don't. But in single player, you can put any vehicle that can fit in that garage in there. So you can put a police car in, you can put pretty much just any vehicle in general that will fit into the garage. So for example, maybe you want, like I said, the Duco Death, and you find the armored version over in that deserty area where it spawns in, and then all of a sudden you see that the enemies are there, and you don't, or that there might be enemies coming and you don't want them to kill you. Then just hook that Duco Death, that armored special version, to a tow truck, and then drag it away, and then pull it, get into it, or break the window and then jump in, or whatever, somewhere that is in a better spot. So this way, since they're triggered by you getting into it, this way you'll be in a much better spot, and it'll basically just in general keep you safe. So For the ones like the police, if they come after you, you can just tow it away and unlock it somewhere else, so they can't kill you. And the ones that are triggered by enemies in that area, or just enemies in general, you can get into it in a safer area by towing it away, so this way you're not gonna die as easily. So it makes like, you know, stealing special vehicles in the game a heck of a lot easier, and it just is a lot better in that sense, or in that way. And you can pretty much tow any vehicle, because, for example, I know a lot of you don't use the tow truck very much in GTA, so you probably don't know what it's capable of. So if we just quickly, as you can see, you can tow huge trucks like this, you can tow tiny cars like that, like I showed not too long ago. Let's see, can I find like an even larger truck? Cool, here's the one that's a little bit larger. If we can get to it without it driving away. Hold on, just gotta back up and hook up to it. So, no, hold on. There we go, now he stops, so now let's hook up to it. Gotta bring it down, yep, there we go, and now we're hooked up to it, as you can see. So, you can pretty much do this with any vehicle. There are a few that you can't do it with, like you can't do it with air or water vehicles, or anything like that. You can't do it with like ginormous vehicles. You can only do it with small, medium, and large vehicles. Not like, for example, let's say you find one of the ginormous vehicles in the game, like, I don't know, just any vehicle larger than a box truck. No, I'm not talking about like one of those tiny box trucks, but one of those like really long ones. If it's any bigger than that, then I'm pretty sure the tow truck isn't going to be able to tow it. Because I already know that the tank has a very hard time towing these things. So that's basically it. That's all the info you would really need to know for this. So I hope you guys like the video, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And also, I just realized that I still had that music on, or I must have accidentally turned it on and while I was talking and didn't realize it. So luckily I talked all the way through that, so it can't get copyrighted, because if I hadn't talked all the way through that, then they would have been able to copyright that. So, but if they do, then this video may get taken down, and I'll just do another one. But I mean, for anyone that was wondering, I mean, any videos that do get copyrighted on my channel, they will be either taken down by me, or I will fix them so this way they're not copyrighted anymore. So you guys don't need to worry about anything happening to my channel, for those of you that like to watch it. So like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.